Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a pair of these really cute stud beaded earrings. So this is what they look like. So we're going to make the matching pair for this one today, and then the back is like this, so there is beading on the back as well. It's almost completely covered around the stud. So cute, really lightweight, and you can really do so many different colour combinations with this to make a pair to match every outfit. So to make a pair of these, you're going to need some size 11 seed beads in 4 colours. So you want to lay your colours out on the mat in this order. So basically the colour you want to be in the centre and where these 4 gold beads are is this one, first colour. Second colour is going to be the one that outlines the gold bead in the middle, and then there's a few dotted around the edge. Third colour is this bright blue. You only see 4 little pops of that, so that's usually, I'd say, to go for your bold bright colour for that one. And the fourth colour is where the white beads sit in this one. So just bear that in mind and have a pause this and see which order you want yours to sit in and lay them out like that. And then you'll need a beading needle. I'm using a size 12 beading needle and about 20 inches of thread for each earring. And then you'll need your earring itself. So these are blank flat earring studs, so you can get these on Etsy or Amazon, and these are 4mm ones, so they come with different sized flat backs at the end. So this is 4mm, and that's the size we're going to use for this earring today, and that is everything. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is actually pick up 8 of your second colour. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you've got 8 on the needle, you're going to slide those down until they're about 3.5 inches from the end. And then you're going to come around and go through the first one, heading forwards. Bring them together into a circle. So we have this. Now what you want to do is move through all of those beads again until you're coming back out through this same one, and it's the one that your tail thread's also coming out of, so you won't lose track of which one it is. Just go through all those beads all the way around until you're coming back out opposite your tail thread. Pull that nice and tight, so you should have this. Now what we're going to do is pick up one of your first colour, and we're coming out of this one here, heading forwards. You want to skip 3 and go through the 4th bead, also heading in that same direction. Like that. Pull that through and just make sure that bead sits in the middle as you pull it tight. So we have this. Now we're going to pick up one of our third colour and go back into that bead you're coming out of on the opposite side. So we have this, pull that nice and tight, and then you're going to move around through 2 beads in the original circle of 8, through the next 2, pick up one of your third colour and go back into the bead you're coming out of on the opposite side again. Make sure it sits nice and flat like that, then move around through the next 2 in the circle of 8. Again, pick up one of your third colour, go back into the bead you're coming out of on the opposite side, and move around through 2 in the original circle. And finally, for this row, picking up one of that third colour, go back into the one you're coming out of but on the opposite side. So we have this. Now you're coming out of here, you're going to move straight up and through that bead we just added. So right now we have this. Now you're going to pick up 2 of your first colour, coming around, so coming out of this side of this one, so you're moving around this way through the next one that's sticking out on the edge. Pick up 2 of your first colour, come around and through the next one. Pick up 2 of your first colour, come around through that next one from the previous row, and pick up 2, come around and through that last one from the previous row. Okay, now we have this. It should have folded in on itself a little bit. This is where we're going to secure the actual earring. So this is where it gets a little bit fiddly. So how I hold this is I place the little earring thing inside, take my thumbnail, I don't know if you can see, I've taken my thumbnail and I'm holding it there in place. So pull everything tight and then hold that there in place with your thumbnail. We're coming out of this blue bead here. You want to take your thread, loop it around the earring stem, make sure it's gone around it, and then go back through that bead you're coming out of on the opposite side. As you pull it down, see how that's hooked off? Just make sure it stays looped around. Wait till it gets a little bit smaller. Make sure it stays looped over the earring as you tighten it. This first one is the fiddliest. There we go. Once you've got that one tightened, so pull it down like that, it gets a little bit easier. So now from here we're going to move around through the 2 of your gold beads and through the next of the blue. So 2 of your colour 1 beads and then into the colour 3 bead. Okay, turning it around, and now that it's got that one attachment you can kind of hold it tight like this, so pressing at both ends. Then you're going to take your thread, again loop it around the earring stem like that and back into that bead you're coming out of. But on the opposite side to where the thread's already coming out. Again, pull that slowly down, making sure it doesn't get caught on any beads like here. And we have this. Okay, and now move around through the next 3 beads. So you're coming out of that colour 3 bead again. And do the same thing, so loop around the earring hook, back through the bead you're coming out of on the opposite side. Make sure it doesn't get caught. It does every time, by the way. It will get caught every single time. Then move around through the next 3 beads again. You should be coming out of that last colour 3 bead that it's not connected to. You can see it's connected to all the others, so loop around the earring and back through that bead. Right, now you want to pull that nice and tight so those 4 beads pop together into the middle and these gold ones kind of stick out at the sides. And just feel it, just make sure your earrings, like that's really secure, that's not wobbly or anything. It's tight in there. And then you want to move up through the next 2 of your colour 1 beads on the edge. So from the front we have this, and from the back we have this. Next we're going to take one of our colour 3 beads, skip that one and go through the next 2 of your colour 1 beads, moving around the edge. That bead will just kind of sit on the top there. Pick up another colour 3 bead, come around and through the next 2 colour 1 beads around the edge. Same again, pick up one colour 3, come around and through the next 2 of your colour 1 bead. And one more, colour 3, through the next 2 of your colour 1 beads, and through the first colour 3 bead that we added in this row. So you have this. So now flipping it over to the front and we're coming out of this colour 3 bead, you're going to pick up one of your colour 4. Coming out of here, you want to go through this bead in the original group of 8, so find the ones that are connected, or next to, not connected yet, but next to the 4 colour 3 beads around the edge. So we've got this one, this one, this one, and this one. So coming out of this side, out of the bottom of this colour 3 bead, you're going to go into that bead in the original circle that's next to it, closest to it. You're going to go up through that bead, then pick up a colour 4 bead and go back down through the colour 3 bead on the side, up through that first colour 4 bead just added and into the one on the original group of 8 that you connected it to. So you have this. Now you need to move around through 2 beads in that original group, and we're going to do the same again, picking up one of your colour 4, coming down through this colour 3 bead, picking up a colour 4 and going through the colour 2 bead at the top. Now move around through the next 2 in that top circle, and we're going to do the same again. So colour 4 into the colour 3, colour 4 back up into the original bead at the top, move around through 2 in that circle, and you're going to add the last little section, picking up a colour 4 into that last colour 3 bead that's not connected, back up into the one you started from at the top. Pull that all nice and tight. So you should have this. Now you're going to move down through this next colour 4 bead before we continue. So for this next round, starting from this white bead, this colour 4 bead, you're going to pick up one of your first colour and coming across and up through the next colour 4 bead, so that sits in between. Move across through the bead at the original circle that they're connected to and down through the next colour 4 bead. Same again, pick up one colour 1 and up through the next colour 4 bead. Move across the bead on the top, down through the next colour 4, pick up one colour 1, up through the next colour 4, and you get the gist, across through the top, down through the one on the side, picking up one colour 1, there's too many colours, across and up through the next colour 4. So we have this. Now we're going to move across through the one on the top like we have done on all the others, down through the colour 4 bead that's next, and across through this colour 1 bead. So we have this. You can stop now. There's like several points along the way where you could have stopped if you liked how it looked, but just keep going and show you. I could have even carried on from this, but I just had to stop because I wanted a small stud. But I love doing this kind of technique where you can just keep going in circles and seeing where you can fit another row of beads in, but I did have to stop myself. So coming out of here, we're going to be switching to our colour 2 beads now, so picking up one, and you're coming around, you're going to go through the next colour 3 bead, picking up a colour 2 and up into the next colour 1, picking up a colour 2 into the next colour 3, pick up one into the next colour 1. So just doing that all the way around, picking up one into the next colour 3, pick up one into that next colour 1 bead, pick up one into the next colour 3, and last one, pick up one into that next colour 1, and that's where we started. So then we're all finished, pull it nice and tight, and you have this. And that is finished earring. So now all that's left to do is to tie your knots. So I can show you here. I'm just going to move around a little bit away from where my tail thread is, so it's not getting in the way while I show you. So on the edge here, I'm going to take my needle underneath this thread, making sure it's going under that thread, pulling it down to get a loop and going up through that loop 2 times before slowly pulling it tight, and then move on through several beads around the edge. Pull that really tight and the knot should go inside the bead so you can't see it. And then you want to weave around a little bit more, tie more knots in the same way. Weave around a bit more, and you're just going to keep doing that, and then after you've tied your final knot, I tend to tie them around the edge and onto the back rather than on the front, where just in case they do become visible. But after you've tied your final knot, weave well away from it before cutting your thread so that you don't have a chance of it unravelling. And then what you need to do is thread your needle onto your tail thread, tie knots in the same way and cut off that as well. And then once you've done that, all you need to do now is go back to the start and make the matching earring, and you'll be all finished. So cute. So the finished earring measures, if you're using even size 11 seed beads, measures about 11 millimeters, so just over a centimetre. It's a really nice small stud, but like makes a little bit of a statement depending what colours you use. I suppose if you use really neutral colours, it could be a really good everyday earring. I mean, I would wear these every day anyway, but if you really wanted to make like a pop of colour, you could do, you know, to match an outfit, you can really do some really nice colour combinations with this. You could even do them just all in one colour, say like just this metallic gold would be really nice, just gold stud earring, because I think it's a nice shape. It's not too domed, it's nice and flat. And then this is the other colourway that I did so far. This is to match a top that I have. And they're really lightweight, like I said, and I'd say they only take around 10 to 15 minutes each to make, so you can definitely make a full pair of earrings within half an hour, which is great. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're able to make some of these. I would really love to see the colours that you all pick, so please tag me if you make them at Beading by Hannah on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'll share all your creations on my stories as well if you tag me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed to see more of my videos. I'll leave this one in my beaded earrings playlist, and you can check out all my other beaded earrings over there as well. And don't forget to comment down below what else you'd like to see. I don't know if I already said that. And like and subscribe, and you can become a channel member to get early access to all my videos. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye.